Hello everyone, I'm back with yet another video, and today I decided to do a chit chat get ready with me. So I think I'm mostly gonna focus on just chatting about things instead of what I'm actually doing with my face, because it's not gonna be anything that special. In my last video, I kind of talked about why I haven't been uploading and how important it is to just take things easy and not be too hard on yourself and all of that, but I just kind of wanted to talk a bit more about that. One thing I want to talk about is that anything you do doesn't have to be perfect, ever. It is of course great if we can try our best and work hard for things that we want, but a lot of the time we put so much pressure on ourselves to do a perfect job at everything we do, especially I think with art and just creating things. It's really hard to not try to do a perfect job, and there's a lot of issues, with low self-confidence. It can really hold us back from creating, because if we go into creating something with the thought of this has to be perfect, it will slow us down, and it will also just mean that we will almost never be happy with the result. And so obviously it's really hard to stop caring and just suddenly enjoy just creating. Of course, we're always going to try to do a good job at it because it means a lot to us and we want to succeed and we want to feel good about it, of course. But we need to remember that we learn with practice, and there will be days when it's just not going to be working that well. We will be tired or just uninspired, and the thing that we create might just not work out. It happens. It doesn't mean we're not good at it. And sometimes it will just be a flop, but we need to remember that it's something that we're passionate about, something that means a lot to us, and just enjoy the process. Of course, we can't stop thinking about whether it's perfect or all of that, but we can try to direct our focus to just enjoying it sometimes too, and not put so much pressure on ourselves to create something perfect every single time, because that's actually another thing that's been holding me back a lot when it comes to this channel. Because this whole time that I've been trying to come back, I've had this mindset that my videos need to be super highly produced, everything has to be perfect, it has to just have this super deep meaning, and just I had so high standards that I couldn't really meet. And so I was you know what, it's just not worth it. I just felt if I can't do a perfect job, I can't do this at all. But I really miss all of this, and it doesn't have to be perfect to help someone. Art doesn't have to be perfect. It never has to be perfect to inspire someone, to mean something to someone, or for someone to like it. We are always our biggest critic. We will always be the hardest on ourselves. And yes, of course, there are mean people always, but their opinion doesn't really say anything about us and the product that we've created. That's why the last video that I uploaded after 2 months or however long it wasn't perfect at all. The lighting wasn't even good, because since it's winter, the lighting has been absolutely shit because it gets dark really early, and at the same time I live in London and it's been super gloomy, so it's basically the whole day the lighting is absolute trash. So I was just you know what, I want to talk about this. I want to share these things with you, and it's not gonna be perfect, but you know what, it might still mean something to someone, and people commented on it. It actually reached them, it meant something to someone, and it didn't have to be perfect to do that. And so I'm really trying to keep that in mind. And of course, I want to make some videos that are really cool and look great and everything. And I really want to try hard to make content that I'm proud of, but it doesn't have to be perfect for me to be proud of it. you know? And so I just wanted to take things easy, like I talked about, and I want to just have fun with everything. And that's, I think, what we should all do. Of course, it won't always be fun, but it's important to try to just enjoy everything we do and have fun with it when we can, you know? So I've been trying to get back into filming, right? So I've been coming up with like some ideas that excite me, things that I think are really cool and fun and everything. But I have also been struggling because one of the things that I love filming is like fashion videos, but I don't really have anyone to film with, which makes it really difficult. Then at the same time, the lighting, like I mentioned, has been absolutely tragic, and I found out that I only have one SD card, and I thought I had two, and when I put it in my camera, it said that it is just locked and I can't access the files. Basically, I have no idea how it happened. I haven't done anything with it. If you know what I could do with it, please tell me. I could also Google it. I'm stupid. I don't really Google things normally because, like, I don't know why, honestly. But, yeah, so that was something that also didn't really help encourage me. But I have been filming on my phone, and again, it's not perfect. It's not the best quality that it can be, but it's something. And again, doesn't have to be perfect to be good, right? So I'm trying to keep that in mind. And by the way, the palette that I just used for this color is called Lovebird, and it's from Colourpop. I got it for Christmas from my sister. It looks like this. It is so beautiful. I love it so much. And this other palette, which is the Frozen Anna palette, also from Colourpop, and also super pretty. They are the first things that I've tried from Colourpop, and I have been following them on Instagram and always looking at these palettes, and they are so nice. I think every single one of them costs $12, and maybe this one was a little bit more, but it's pretty affordable and super cute, and the quality is absolutely amazing, and I'm just obsessed with it. So I just wanted to mention that if you are looking for some really pretty but affordable eyeshadows. And it's also a cruelty-free makeup brand, so yeah. Also, another thing that I want to talk about is just, I kind of talked about it last time, but it's just that you don't have to be productive to deserve a place in this world and for your life to like be meaningful, because like I talked about in the last video, I used to be really productive all the time, and like I do want to like get back to that because I want to create videos because it's something I love. I want to write books because it's something I love, and I want it so badly. But in all this time that I haven't really been able to function like a human being, I've just been trying to remember that I don't have to be productive. I have a lot of free time, and that especially made me feel like, oh my god, I should be doing more with all of this time that I have. But the only thing we should do are things that will make us happy. And then, of course, there might be things that we have to do. And so we just have to do that. But like in our free time, there's nothing we have to do, and there's nothing we should have to do. We should just do what makes us happy, what brings our life meaning. And we don't have to be productive. You can literally just watch TV shows and read and watch movies and do anything like that that isn't necessarily productive every time you have free time if it makes you happy, and there's nothing else that you really want to do at the moment. There's nothing wrong with doing that. So, like I already said before, I have been reading so much, and it's not necessarily productive, but it is something that has been making me so happy, and it makes the time that I spend doing that worth it. Even if I spend an entire week just reading constantly, it is worth it because it makes me so happy, and reading is just incredible. And I am happy with it. I am happy doing that. And if you are happy doing something, don't tell yourself that you shouldn't be doing that. Don't tell yourself that you should be doing something else. if you enjoy it, it's worth it, and no one should tell you otherwise. And so that's just something that was really important to me to say. Even, I'm sorry if I kind of repeat myself from what I said last time, but I just wanted to say that because there is so much pressure that we just really don't need, and we should just do what makes us happy. So, you know, no one tells me to write and do YouTube, and it is something that will bring me so much joy, and it is something that I want to do, but I also need to remember that it is not something that I have to do, and it's okay if I don't do either for a while, because sometimes, you know, things just get in the way, and like I already kind of mentioned, I just have been completely drained and unable to function. And literally today I have a free day and I can do anything I want. Basically, I don't really have anything to do. I have been exhausted. I woke up at like almost 10 a.m. Oh my god. I didn't get out of bed for a while, and I was like, I really need to eat breakfast, and like I should get out of bed, but I was just like, I'm so exhausted, oh my god. Then I ate a yogurt and then I went back to bed, and I was reading. Because the thing is, I live in a dorm, and so the only two places I can like sit and be is a really shitty chair that I'm on right now, and then my bed. So obviously I don't want to read in a shitty chair, you know, it makes sense. So I was reading, and then I was like, yeah, I'm still super tired, and I need to go out and buy some like groceries and whatever, which I was like, oh my god, I really don't want to. I wish I could stay in bed all day. And I also have to like make food for lunch, and that is something that has been exhausting me really a lot. And I just want to talk about this. Sometimes we can't do even the most basic things because everything is so freaking exhausting. And it's super frustrating because we feel like, oh my god, what is wrong with me? Like, why am I not able to do the most easy thing ever? Like, it's not that much work. But sometimes we're just so overwhelmed that even getting out of bed can be extremely difficult. And there's nothing wrong with you when it comes, like, if that's the case, there's nothing wrong with you. It happens. Again, we're all just so freaking exhausted all the time because there's so much we have to do. And sometimes there can be, you know, like severe mental health issues and things like that that get in our way. I moved out of home a year and a half ago, I think, roughly. And before that, I was not used to doing anything. So I know that, you know, I'm super privileged to say that. I know other people have to do so many more things than I had to do, but that was just my situation. I didn't have to do anything because my mom did everything. Yeah, most of the time. Like, I cooked sometimes and like I did some things, but like when it comes to doing things at home, like laundry, washing the dishes and cooking and all of that, I didn't really have to do that. And I went grocery shopping with my mom quite often, but I just didn't have to do anything on my own. And then suddenly I started a new school, and I was like, I should make new friends, and like I should do all of these millions of things. There was so much I had to do, especially because of being in like a new country and whatever the hell. So there was just so much to do, and I was not used to cooking and coming up with food every freaking day. I was not used to washing the dishes and like doing laundry and like all of these things that sound so freaking simple. But it was just so much out of the sudden, like, that I wasn't used to, that I was just exhausted all the time and I couldn't handle it, and it was just too much. And I kind of still feel that way, especially now because I was home for a long time. For basically half a year, I was back home again. And so it's been really hard to adjust to it yet again. And yes, of course, there are things that I've learned and I've gotten a little bit better, maybe, I guess, but it's still really difficult. And so even the most basic things exhaust me sometimes. So yeah, today, like, it's 1:30 and I haven't been able to make lunch yet, and that's just kind of what happens sometimes. And it is something I really need to work on, and once I figure it out a little bit, I might make some videos on all of that, because I really want to help other people with this, because oh my god, it's a lot. Basically, my point is that even if like the most basic things exhaust you and you feel like you can't do anything else, it's completely okay. Just try to take it easy, relax, and it's fine if you know, don't like do the best job at these things. Like, I always procrastinate on doing the laundry as long as I can, and I hate washing the dishes, and sometimes it's just a lot, and yeah, but it's completely okay. Just be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. And also, I wasn't even gonna film today because I was like, I am exhausted. I cannot do this right now, and I really wanted to, but I was just like, no. But then I was like, you know what, I don't have to make the video that is like more exhausting and it requires more work. I can just do this and have a chill chat with you. So I'm doing that, and it's amazing. And I'm actually really enjoying this, and I really missed talking like this, and it's really great. So, you know, just be proud of yourself for even the smallest things that you think, okay, this is so dumb to be proud of. But if it's something that has been exhausting for you, be proud of it. Literally, like, I will be proud of myself for when I finally make a meal today. So my plan for like the upcoming future is I want to keep on reading like a crazy person, and I also want to start watching things again. And yes, I really want to start like a weekly, at least, upload schedule on this channel. I have been uploading a lot of videos on my second channel, but I now actually missed like 2 weeks because it happens. So I do really want to work on that, and I am excited about the videos that I have planned, and hopefully that will happen. The plan maybe is to upload videos every Wednesday and Friday, or like Wednesday and Saturday, something like that. But again, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. It's fine if I upload once a week. So yeah, but I won't leave for 2 months or like even more again. So hopefully. I do want to get back to working on the things that make me happy, that are like a little bit more exhausting, but I love it and it's worth it, you know, so like writing and YouTube. But at the same time, something that I'm going to be talking about a lot in like some of the upcoming videos is that we all need to take breaks. I want to figure out the best way to do that for me, because I feel like it's really hard for me to find balance between like work and just like not work. It is just really important to do things that are not exhausting. And so for me, I want to watch more shows again, because it's something that I used to do so much of, and then I just kind of stopped. And yes, I really want to read, but at the same time I just miss watching things, and so I want to watch more shows again. If you have any recommendations, please feel free to share them down below. I feel like I've watched almost everything. I have watched The Witcher. I recently watched Spinning Out, which was really interesting and I really enjoyed that. And I don't know what else I've watched. I just really want to watch things again because it used to make me so happy, and then I kind of was like, you know what, I should do other things that I want to do, which mostly was reading, so like I don't regret that. But I think I also had the mindset of like TV shows aren't really productive at all. And so I just kind of stopped because, you know, it's like usually really long, so it takes you a lot of time. And I was like, I'm spending so much time doing this shit. But at the same time, it was so much fun. And do I regret any of it? No. I also just want to be a part of like fandoms again, because I kind of for some reason detached myself from that and I miss it so fucking much. Hopefully I'm also gonna start reading fan fiction soon, because if not, my sister is gonna kill me. So yeah, there's a lot that I want to change and like things that I want to try to do better, but again, it's important for me not to put too much pressure on myself and not to force myself to change everything at the same time and super quickly. And so again, it's okay if you take your time, and it's okay if you know, sometimes we feel like, you know, it's okay if I take my time, and we are like, you know what, it's fine if it's a few days or whatever, and then it ends up being a month and we feel bad. But I don't think we should feel bad about that. I took a year off from writing, which I've probably also mentioned. Again, I'm sorry if I repeat myself. And it was a lot, and definitely much more than I expected, but at the same time, now that I like look back at that, I am okay with it. Because yes, I could have written an entire book last year. I could have even written maybe like 2 books last year if I really went for it. But I didn't. And again, like, I think I actually talked about that a little bit in another video, but I just had to focus on other things. And so sometimes we just need time to focus on other aspects of our life, or just really just time to regain energy and all of that. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, because when it comes to the writing, I feel like I can do a much better job at writing the book that I want to write now, and I just feel better about everything, and I will also enjoy it so much more because I miss writing so much. And it's just gonna be really, really great, and I'm really, really excited. And when it comes to the videos, I will just also appreciate it so much more, because like, I miss this so much. And it feels so nice just to be talking like this again. When it comes to the plan I have for this channel, maybe I shouldn't be saying that while I'm applying lipstick. Well, on my second channel, I have been for a while now making mostly videos on books and writing, and I think I want to like stick with that because I love writing and books so much, and it's a really, really big part of my life. And yeah, so that's that. And as for this channel, I don't think I have like a specific topic that I want to talk about, because you know, today I'm like, I did my makeup, and I also want to make some fashion videos, but the ones that I do want to focus on the most are probably like lifestyle videos. And one topic that I want to focus on a lot is self-care, because I think it's something that I've learned a lot about, especially last year when I was going through it. And I feel like a lot of people don't really know how to take care of themselves, and it is something that's infinitely important. And so that is something that I'm really passionate about. That is definitely going to be a big part of this channel. And other than that, I just want to have fun and just create content that is fun. And hopefully I'll figure out something a little bit more specific, and you know. But right now, my main goal is to just create content that I have fun making. My hair is looking crazy. Oh, I just realized I made an entire video talking about glasses. I didn't even notice it. So my phone stopped recording, so I never ended this video, but I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and hopefully I'm gonna see you very, very soon with another video. And yeah, have a nice day, and see you soon. Bye!